Let me plug in my mic. What does Rod Stewart say? Before I have another. I guess that's what he says. Anyway, folks, I'm gonna dive right in. I'm planning on wrapping up today between 11 and 11:30, which means today's episode will be between an hour and a half long. Hopefully my voice is coming through loud and clear now without any of that annoying fan noise. Did I just rhyme there? Maybe, I don't know, what was it, noise and voice? Yeah, I don't know, maybe. Anyway, that's not exactly a neat noise. Yeah, because voice says, and noise is, so it's not quite a rhyme. Maybe it was based on what I said, I don't know, I can't remember. But anyway, what I'm saying is, hopefully you can hear my voice without the fan noise, because I turned up the voice suppression filter in Streamlabs OBS. You know, for the whole one person that might be watching this episode, you can let me know in the comments below if you potentially notice a difference. Yeah, I might be streaming less often now that the school year has started. It might just be the weekend. My show is Hades, Hearthstone, WoW, and Spiritfarer, Big Four. And I anticipate we're getting close to the end of Hades. So when I finish that series off, it'll probably be Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney taking its place, part 2. I really had a blast with the first game, and yeah, I'm looking forward to the second game. Alright, without further ado, let's hop right in, because as I said, this episode's gonna be on the short side. Well, I should say relatively short side. I mean, it's still gonna be over an hour long. Alright, I know you guys are staring at a blank screen. Give me a second. I'm still getting the game pulled up, that's why. Alright, well, while that's loading, let me go ahead and get my glasses on. Much better. These will basically protect my eyes from the nasty, horrible blue light. Let's go ahead and change the realm up. These are most of our main characters, and we're on Area 52, right? Yeah, we are. Okay, perfect. And there she is, Disco Flame. Like I said, I'm going to try to hit 60 with her before the subscription expires. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, donations. Go to Venmo, Stormer Show. STORMERSHOW. And I might set up a Cash App or a Patreon, whatever they call it, at some point, but
how are you?
I just don't want to deal with it.
Have a good one.
Like, my channel's not... Oh, I gotta move my laptop back. I almost forgot. I can't reach it when it's all way over there. I got chord blues, guys. I got chords for days. That's the #1 thing I dislike about this setup, is the raw amount of chords. Like, it is intense, the amount of chords that I have. I got a new laptop, it's only gonna get worse. Okay, so that should be fine for now. Let's go ahead and check the mail. Get open all, only one thing sold. What do you guys think? Should I try reselling these on the auction house or rendering them? I think I should give it one more go. Since something did actually sell. And I believe these prices should automatically adjust based on market conditions, which is actually quite nice. You used to need an add-on for that to make sure you're getting your money's worth out of these items, but now it's built into the WoW interface, which is actually quite nice. Okay. Just got done with a mini workout and I'm a little bit tired. That's a cool looking mount. Look at that. Which mount is this? The Sinfall Graveling. Yeah, I don't actually know how much mount farming I'm going to do here on the show. Doesn't even show up in the mount list. I really wish they would change that. Yeah, I really wish they would change that. So either this mount is known as something else in the mount interface, or it simply isn't in the interface whatsoever, which is a glaring issue. Dare I say even bug, because any any mount name that you search, it should pull up. Like, watch, let me give you an example. Let me look at Rivendare's Death Charger. See, I type in Rivendare, and there it is. So that exact same, what we just saw, is how it should be for Sinfall Graveling. And the fact that it's not in here is a bit puzzling, frankly. I don't know why that is the case, again. Is it known as something else? Is it just straight up not in here? I actually don't know. But we were working again this mount, and I might keep trying to get it. A pain in the neck. It doesn't really take me as long to complete sorry, Stratholme. Couldn't think of the name. It doesn't take me long to complete Stratholme. It only takes me about 5 minutes with Hunter talents. But it's still very tedious. Like having to clear all the ziggurats and kill bosses, and then you gotta clear the slaughterhouse or whatever they call it. Like it is tedious for sure. Even at 5 minutes run, it's tedious. And apparently they buffed the drop chance too. Like, it's apparently a 1 in 100 chance of getting the Death Charger, whereas it used to be lower actually. We're still wearing our pirate hat. Iron Tide Raiders. We might want to complete the quest just so we can finally see what this helmet looks like. Although we got a sneak peek at the start of the episode with the Plagueheart hood. Where's this portal? Right now, guys, sorry, we're looking for the portal to Boralus. That's how I pronounce it. This is where we're questing, so that's why we want to return there. We only have about half a level of experience, so the next time we play this game probably will be on the weekend, for sure. We'll try to cover as much... Yeah, sorry guys, I'm pulling a lot of pilot. We're about 50,000 feet, gonna be cruising here. Pretty smooth sailing ahead. Sit back and enjoy the vlog. But anyway, what was I saying? We might not hit 60 before the subscription expires. I hope it is the case, but it's going to be challenging. We're only, like, what, level 20? Yeah, level 20, so it is what it is. Drusvar, Lord and Lady Waycrest are strong allies of the Proudmoors. Investigate their sudden absence and the troubling rumors from Drusvar. And it looked like we needed to be level 20 in order to unlock this quest. As you might recall, we checked the scouting map in a previous episode, and this wasn't here. So that told me there's a level requirement. The stalwart protectors of House Waycrest hold fast along the western border, but recently all contact with them has been lost. We must secure their aid in order to bring Cool Tyrus together under the Proudmoore banner. Offer to make contact with House Waycrest. And
finally,
sorry if there's a lisp or anything that I have, guys. I'm wearing my retainer, and that's why it affects my pronunciation. I've only been to Drusvar once on a hunting trip. It's a rugged land with a dark history and superstitious people. Steel yourself for this one. Steel yourself. I wonder, because Yeah, it's a little bit of a contrast, right? This is saying that the coast was protected by House Waycrest. And now she's saying it has a dark history, so... I mean, could she know something that wasn't suggested in this quest text, you know? Is that a possible explanation for the disappearance of the Waycrest family? Like, how far back does that history go?
We can do this.
What's the nature of these claims, you know? And that's something else I'm trying to get fixed, is trying to say you know less. Because I think you know is, like, what they call, like, a tick or something. It's something that you say to punctuate your speech, or fill in the vacuum of noise that's created when you're thinking of what to say. And I'm always trying to add variety to my speech patterns. Anyway, the Vanishing Lord. Unfortunately, we don't have any contacts within House Wavecrest, so our efforts in Drustvar will have to start from the ground up. We've arranged for a ferry to take you to Fallhaven, a farming village in eastern Drustvar. The mayor there, Cyril White, is a longtime friend of the Proudmoors. I think he can help us get in touch with someone from the house. I hope we can get to the bottom of their absence, Disco. Their martial might is invaluable to the full tyrant fleet.
Come back with stories.
Something to report?
Are they the Navy? What's their role? And we're probably not gonna start the Drustvar storyline until we've completed Kultiris. So I want to complete all of these quests before I start the Drustvar storyline, and we'll probably be doing that next. Sounds like it's gonna be some pretty entertaining episodes. And I somewhat remember some of the... I'm trying to figure out where this flight path is. I somewhat remember some of the storylines. And I think Drustvar is by far the best on BFA. This would be a cool tabard to get. See, this is what we look like without the fire hat on. Let's see, let me try none. And then let's try Flight Master. Where are you? There you are. It's over here. And additionally, it's higher up, so we're gonna need to go up a level. Let's try the Storm Saber. We almost never try it. It's gonna be full speed now, 100%, as a result of us being level 20, as a reminder. Courier Gerald has a quest. Where is he, though? Inside, outside? I do kind of want to get that quest. Where is he? I think he's actually inside. If you look at the location on the map. What's strange is that it seems like you have to go upstairs, right?
Good day to you.
It seems that way. We got new 30 slot bags as well, so that's going to make it much easier to level up. Yeah, predictably the character is not in here.
Ahoy!
Benson and Charlton. Let's see. Yeah, this is just driving me bananas. Like, where is this? This might be more trouble than it's worth, actually, because I actually don't know how to get over there. Is there a path around? This is going to be more what we normally like. There it is. Okay, it was in the alley behind. Bruno the Brick. Trouble at Greystone Keep. A friend of mine, a fellow military courier, had a job at Greystone Keep. Fort lies just outside of Borealis, so I would have expected him to be back by now. I have another job lined up, so could you go check out the fort for me? I'm probably just being paranoid. Speak with Talascar. You know what they say, total paranoia is total awareness. And there are no coincidences, only the illusion of coincidence.
Proudmoor's finest.
Ahoy!
Ahoy there! We're primarily looking for a way to get back to the estate. Because that's where our quests are.
Safe passage to you.
Whoa. Where's that other quest? Yeah. Oh, it's over here. Okay. So yeah, let's go back to Norwington Estate. And we'll prioritize this group of quests.
What can I do for you? Smooth.
Seems like that's going to make the most sense. And it's going to be in the best interest of time. Yeah, sorry I'm saying so much this episode, guys. Just thinking of what to say. Yeah, I can always use a donation of like $1 billion. Simply because that will allow me to get a better setup. I can get like a place for my piano and a place for my computer. So it's not set up like it is right now with my laptop sitting on top of my piano. The struggle of limited space.
Lord Admiral's
I feel it now, Mr. Krabs. There's some other stuff over here. Warning, wanted raging Earth Guard. Be careful when traveling around Angle Point. An immense creature of the Earth has spawned on one of the hills, threatening all who go near. Any adventurers who take down this Earthen Guardian shall be rewarded greatly. The Earthly Revenant has spawned, threatening all who approach. Seems pretty simple. I mean, we're pretty strong. Angle Point Wharf, help wanted. An unidentified illness has cropped up in Angle Point Wharf. Those experienced with medicine or healing should report to the year-old Wavestone at their earliest convenience. Citizens are advised against visiting Angle Point on personal business until further notice. Thank you for your cooperation. Meet the brother at the wharf. Yeah, I think I want to start over here though. And the reason for that being that all these quests are together. Like some peas in a pod. Finding minerals is okay. Since we do have money. Okay. Yeah, it definitely makes a difference getting that. Shoot these down. Alright, pig. Seaweed! Alright, we have to remember how to play, guys. It's been a while since I've played the game, so bear with me. Let's see, where are these birds? There we go, shot it down. Anything that attacks, you attack it. There it is. I think with the talents, I'm actually going to take Absolute Corruption here. The reason for that is because it seems lower maintenance. Some talents, I pick them, especially if they're good, because they're easy to go with. Just start shooting. Like, it has to be good, but if it's good... Oh, am I supposed to collect these? Oh, what the... What in the devil? It looks like there's different things going on here. We got these pigs. Yeah, I'm looking for easy gameplay is what I'm trying to say. Smooth and easy gameplay. So, okay, that's good to go. And these, let's just start dotting them. I'm really looking forward to an AoE. AoE stands for Area of Effect. Attack. And those attacks are designed to target multiple enemies at once. It's designed to hit multiple enemies at once. So whenever we're taking out groups of enemies... Oh, that one guy was already resting on the ground. Whenever we're taking out groups of enemies, AoEs are our preferred weapon of choice. Because it makes it easier to target all the enemies in the pack, in the group. Voidwalker. Just chasing him around like an episode of Benny Hill Show or something. Okay, we're getting those stole pelts. We still need these. Let's start with our unstable affliction like you were saying. Rapture, rapture, rapture. 6 of 8 tusks. Let's carry on. Let's use our range to our advantage. You kind of notice how I'm doing it though. Like, I immediately agony after unstable affliction. And that's because that is the most efficient way to die. Dot itself stands for, and sorry for all the tutorial for any of you in the audience that already know all this stuff, but I'm kind of commenting as though the people in the audience are not as familiar with this game, since we are fairly early on in the series. DOT stands for damage over time. Damage over time, as you can see from Agony's text, causes 131 shadow damage over 18 seconds. Damage starts low and increases over the duration. Refreshing Agony maintains its current damage level. So yeah, that damage, 131 damage, is spread out over the course of 18 seconds, hence damage over time, DOT. And that has been a core Warlock mechanic since, I don't know, at least beta, I think. Warlocks have had these spells for the longest time. Or let's add a hearty laugh. That's what I'm talking about. There's nothing like man and beast working together for a clean hunt.
Smooth sailing.
Smooth sailing.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
Have you collected enough stout pelts? Not only these pelts please the nobles, they also prove your worth as a hunter. I believe bracers.
Steady on ahead.
Oh, nice. Navigators. These we're probably not ever going to use. As you can see from the Tattered Dreadmist leggings, they do in fact scale. So that is going to mean that they will outclass most items that we get as we level. Especially because this does not in fact scale. It'll always be item level 22. Whereas when I level up, these pants will probably be item level 25 or 26. You can always check to see once we're level 21. Lord Norrington demanded I take Eddie out riding in the woods, but I knew it was too soon. I just knew it. We've got to find him. Meet me across the river.
Best of luck.
I might use this Storm Saber if I'm ever tired of this mount. Dreadsteed. I use the Dreadsteed typically because it is the core Warlock mount. Sorry for the pause. I thought I heard something. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip this. It don't matter. We missed a deposit back there, but it's okay.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
What's a Kenny, huh? How could this get any worse? The Trogs have captured Eddie. Following Eddie's trail. Following Eddie's trail. My life is equestrian. I'm not a fighter. You maybe take a Trog or two, but not a whole tribe. Please go into Mistfall Cleft and see if you can find Eddie. Lord Norrington would be furious if something happened to him, and nobody wants to burn witness to that. What's he gonna do? Scream and shout and let it all out. Troublesome troglodytes. Trogs are base creatures. They barely have any brain process. Okay, they resent that. Living mostly on survival instinct alone. They're pests through and through and need to be dealt with. The fewer of them there are, the better. Sheesh.
Keep calm and carry.
Sounds like Melissa has a grudge against these poor guys. And watch. The cool thing about dots, I almost forgot about weakness. The cool thing about dots is I can quickly and easily dot multiple targets. See, in Voidwalker, I dot them and then Voidwalker taunts me. So we are taking out multiple targets. Same strat. Not even as worried. Go dot dot dot. Dot com. And we're just gonna rapture to speed this guy along. But as you can see, after I switch from this target to the other one, this one's dot effects are still weakening me. Still taking damage. What's interesting is that the chef is not considered a trog, at least not for this quest. Let's go ahead and pull this guy over. Starless escape. You cautiously approach the Starless tied to a post. It doesn't snap at you, but looks at you with its defeat in its eyes. Trogs shouldn't be keeping these Starless against their will. They should be freed before they are abused further. Free 6 of them. And what, this doesn't count? This one don't count? Huh? The throwers, we need to take them out as well. Let's go ahead and, well, this is a little bit tricky because there's something over here as well. Hot shot. Okay, there's a lot happening here. The main damaging spells I want to get on any target are Corruption and Agony. As you can see, those are my strongest dots. Stone soup. On the surface of the rock you find carvings of what you make out to be ingredients. If you find the ingredients, perhaps you can make the trog soup for yourself. Select the ingredient for stone soup in the Mistfall left. Soup stones. Does it say what it is? It does here. I don't know why it doesn't show up. Smooth, covered in moss and dirt. Perfect for soup. Here's an enemy. Take him out. See dot dot dot. Curse. And Rapture, and this guy's pretty much already dead. I'm surprised he survived that. Not for long though, not for long. The dot damage speeds him right along. Just deposit in the seam on the other side. Our aggro radius is pretty huge. Gonna go for Raptors here to spend some of our shards. And we're gonna go ahead and health funnel as well. This might be a good time to create the health stone. We don't need it as much because the Voidwalker is the one getting hit, but for those times if and when we need to use health funnel multiple times in a row to keep our Voidwalker up, that's when it would help to have this. Also when Voidwalker dies. Voidwalker dies for any reason, we're going to be taking the brunt of the damage in that scenario. Which is why it's so important to cast health funnel to keep him up. As long as he's up, you can see he does a pretty incredible job of tanking. 1, 2, 3. Raptures. Yeah, we haven't really been draining souls much. But yeah. We can keep Jomgak up. He'll take the damage and we deal the damage. We make a great team. There's a guy. Here's a bully. You gotta take them out. What now? Yeah, we don't really need to drain souls much because Agony is always generating us shards. and counted. Health funnel. Get John's health back up. If he dies, I'm going to have to resummon him. Additionally, if he dies mid-combat, like I was saying, I'm going to be the new target. So, I'm going to be taking more damage, which is not great. One of the Warlock's main weaknesses is their squishy nature. They tend to take more damage than their classes because they wear cloth. So what you'll find is it's better to have your Voidwalker tank. For those times where I need more damage, the other pets could make sense. Like Sayad could be good. Imp could be good in those times where you need damage instead. But whenever I'm solo questing, tanking is, I would say, strictly better. If and when I do instances, you'll see the other pets, the other Warlock pets. I would say Imp or Sayat are much better instances, depending on the scenario. Like when we need crowd control, I think I was talking about that in the last episode. Sayat is better because he seduces. And in instances where I need range damage, I would summon Imp. Imp also at least used to have strict benefits. Like Imps used to give the entire party stamina or additional health. And they also used to have stealth, transparency. Finally got a chance to drain soul. Look at that. We didn't time right so we can get the shard. Someone's here, so let's free him. This is the famous Eddie.
But I've already got 2 legs.
Are you here to save me? You saved me. Those trolls are really scary. They took hot shot and dragged me through their camp. Boom, we leveled up. Yeah, here's a stone for the stone suit. Is it safe to get out? Trolls are scary. I think I can make Camillus if you cleared me a path. Thank you so much for saving me. We learned how to subjugate a demon. That means that we'll be able to control a demon for a brief period of time. It's a form of, where is it? Oh, it's right here. Forcing it to do your bidding for 5 minutes. It's less long-lived than your summon demon spells. Summon Imp, summon Voidwalker, summon Belguard or Succubus, whatever you should have. And as such, it's typically only going to be for certain pulls. And what else do I want to say? Ugh, I forgot. That happens to me sometimes, guys. Sometimes I just forget what I'm talking about. Oh, subjugate demon. Yeah, we only get it for 5 minutes, so it's less practical for leveling and whatnot. I'd say it's more useful for pulls, like I was saying, where you have to make a dangerous pull, and you subjugate the demon, and then you send in the demon. And other times, you just want a cool-looking demon, like you want an Infernal or something, or a Dread Guard, whatever they call them, Dread Lords. That is the good thing about Subjugate Demon, is you have a much bigger variety of demons to choose from. Instead of just the 3 we have, in Voidwalker Succubus, you get all the demons. Well, I shouldn't say not all. The demons that are capable of being controlled. So you have a lot more variety when you subjugate as well. As I said before, I'm a big fan of when they give players choice. Wish they did more stuff like that. Unidentifiable meat. Are we done with the quest finally? Well, let's try the Storm Saver just to check it out. There are a couple pets I might want to try here. Storm Savers are one of them. Elex are another one. They are the mount of the Drain. Sorry, I couldn't think of the name. Drain. Spread the love around, as we say. Again, these 2 are the ones you mainly want. And we want to speed them up so he's not hurting our core blade. Follow our health. Keep them up. And see, now we're a little bit low so we can Hellstone now. Who are you, Mug? Oh wow, look. It's rare, and it also drops the Starless Scale. We've already got the scale, so let's just take out the rare. You want to take out these rares. Rares, you can tell them because they have the gray dragon around their portrait. I think I've talked about that in a previous episode. These enemies are typically stronger than the average enemy, and they also tend to drop better loot. More rare items. I'm surprised he didn't drop it. Spring eyeballs. Sell it for 40 silver. Pretty good, actually, pretty good. I like finding rares. Because more often than not, like I said, they will have better than average loot. Kind of like higher risk, higher reward kind of deal. That goes to the quest. 4 out of 12, so we want to keep collecting these, we want to keep looking for treasure chests. Stone soup. Sure, let's check out a few of the different mounts of the Alliance. Elex are one of them. Let's try to pull this down. We'll put them here for now. We get something better for our action bar. This action bar will steadily fill up as we unlock more abilities as we level. Let's see, Elex or some, Rams or some. I need to close my door because my roommates are being kind of noisy. Hold on a second. I lost my damn sander. Stand by, guys. Problem solved. These are the fly mounts. We haven't had a chance to see them in action yet because we haven't yet unlocked flying. I will unlock flying at level 30, so we'll be able to see that in action. Let's see, Rams. Why are there none? Oh yeah, the Golden King, I forgot about that. Sure. There's also this guy. Let's try him out. I'd say let's try him here, sure. Are there any rams that we want to try? Because it's a ram and Mechano Strider. Those are the two we're missing. Sure, for now. And our preferred mounts will probably still be the Dreadsteed with Bellsteed combo. I kind of have to use the bathroom, guys. I'll be right back. It doesn't seem quite right. Must be missing ingredients. Sorry we didn't read that, but I am under actual attack. Oh, this is bad. Okay, Voidwalker taunts him. That's part of the reason why we have Voidwalker on defense. He might actually die here. Because, yeah, we aggroed a bunch of mobs. Yeah. We took him out. And it looks like we don't have any other sources of healing, so we gotta be super duper careful here. We might ourselves die. If I die, so be it. Yeah, simply too many mobs in one area. I think that was one of our first times dying. Again, it's gonna happen especially when Voidwalker's down. I hope you're happy. I was trying to look for Soul Stone to see if I had a Soul Stone. Unlocks at level 32. Stores the soul, allowing resurrection upon death. So yeah, dying is gonna happen. As you saw there, I think that was the first time we actually died in the series. We have to run back to where we died. And Soulstone will make it so that we don't need to do that. We can Soulstone up. If and when we die, we can immediately come back to life with 60% health. Usable one time every, I'm not sure, however many minutes. Fewer Trogs means fewer people getting attacked. Trogs training Sorrowlists to be ridden? Seems they've learned from watching us after all. It's better that you freed them. I don't particularly want to imagine what would happen if the Trogs were wildly successful in their new riding endeavors. They're pretty dangerous, honestly. Lord Norrington will want to thank you for saving his son himself. Why don't you come to the estate? We're preparing for a festival and everybody's welcome. We'll go ahead and tell them while it's happened. See you there.
See to your affairs.
Okay, I think we're good here. I think we're good to actually go back to the estate.
Yar! Do I sound like a pirate?
Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I have to use the bathroom. Ay, ay, ay. Every time we die, we have to pay money. Running back. The other penalty of dying is armor and weapon deterioration. So I think I feel much better now. My hands are smelling of citrus. Can't complain. Okay, the other benefit of this Traveler's Tundra Mammoth is I can quickly and easily sell Ender trash I've accumulated, as well as these items I no longer want and need. Wow, Grimestones 2 still requires level 45. So that reward for the quest doesn't actually scale, amusingly. Can't use it. But the Traveler's Tundra Mammoth, again, my pronunciation of that might be affected by my retainer. It allows us to repair and sell things we no longer need. So it's a win-win. It's good to have in general. Nothing's antagonist. Let's go ahead and get this Moonlight. Thought we were friends.
May you find what
This is a drain, by the way. To this day, I still don't have a drain character, and these are their mounts. They're pretty cool. I just don't know why I would want to level up a draining at this point. I might level up a draining monk. And what's this? I was gonna say level up a draining monk and have a high mount on Death Knight.
Those
Do a
horses,
little switch up.
majestic beasts.
The connection between horse and rider is fascinating to me. I never truly understand until I experience it. Well, you know, armor. How could I possibly even think to mount one of these beauties without some proper protection? Saw some waterfalls nearby. There must be shells near the banks of its pools. Would you entertain an old Tortolan by collecting some for safety?
So long for now.
What, you don't have enough protection as it is?
Goodbye. I will be
Good day.
here.
You want to ride one, but I think he's scared of them. I know exactly how to help him. Lucky Charm. My daddy would never admit it, but he's really superstitious. I don't think he'll ever feel safe on horse unless he's a Lucky Charm. Heard about a fox somewhere around here that's been eating a lot of chickens and escaping everybody trying to catch him. But he's really lucky. Maybe if you got his tail and gave it to my dad, he'd feel lucky too. The luckiest fox in the woods. He's evaded everybody who's tried to catch him. Lucktail is his name. And reminds me of Looney Tunes. Monsters Energy. Have you ever heard about eel juice? I don't know if it's safe for a gnome like you, but Tortolans love it. Gives us a burst of energy and puts a spring in the step of even the oldest Tortolan. I saw some eels to the north of the estate when we were traveling. Can you go collect some of their venom for my dad?
Okay, I'll see you later.
See you later.
Wow, look at the pretty ponies.
I so wish they had voice acting in this game for the quest text.
Welcome to the Norwington Equestrian and Hunt Festival.
The Lord's Behest. Your disco, the hero that saved my son from Trogs? Oh, you're very welcome in my state. You must regale me with your tales of your gallant rescue.
Welcome to the Norwington
Be our guest, be our guest. My dear friend Disco Flame, I do hope you enjoyed the festival. I throw it every year. We take free riders from all over, cool terrorists, together for a grand celebration of the sport. In fact, you deserve the whole 9 yards. Please, to the estate at your leisure, in particular delicious food and drink. Introduce yourself to the people, I insist. Be our guest, be our guest. Good show, capital time.
What can I do for you?
This is where we take care of the horses. Both the riders and stable hands keep them groomed and cared for.
Keep the wind in your sails.
Dude, there are so many quests here. Good gosh. Good thing we can speed up. Using our rapid dash ability, but for all you Pokey fans out there.
What's good near me?
Catering visited. Our esteemed hero. This is Harpoon, Jab, and Bolus. Nothing to sell. By virtue
Appreciate your
of
patronage.
the fact that
Good day to ya.
we sold everything with our mammoth.
Do you have
And I believe it sells it at the rate of the vendor, so that's really convenient. You don't have to worry about shopping for the best deal, or potentially losing gold. I'm selling it to a vendor that doesn't pay 100%. The Roughnecks. New job opportunities. Do you seek danger, beasts in great quantities, perilous adventure? Do you also prefer the rugged outdoors to the dainty, frilly, frou-frou estate life? You might be cut out to be a roughneck, suppliers of all griffin mounts and cool tires. Inquire at Roughneck Camp in West One Wheeled about this exciting opportunity. Applicants must not be afraid of heights, feathers, and or death. Don't worry about it, it's nothing. Death gives you complete freedom from all of life's little problems. Sounds like a reading endorsement for ending. But I'd say death finds everybody at some point, sooner or later, so there's no point in trying to find it. I guess that's my counter to the rhymes with rule radiation.
Oh, fancy some bits and
I
bobs?
need to repair. I don't actually need to repair. Again, because the Trial Order's Tender Man does it all so good. Let's rapid dash as much as possible.
Bully!
How are you enjoying the grounds? We're still setting up, so it'll be marvelous soon. To tell you the truth, I've won up myself every year. It's quite exhausting organizing all, but it's so very rewarding. Beginner Equitation. You may know how to ride already, but you don't know how to ride a cool Turin. Like a cool Turin. Let you borrow a horse for all the festivities. Take one of our lesson masters, Cooper. Trained many a beginner in his day. On up, get in the ring and show us what you got. Should be a quick learner. I mean, it's like he was like trying to pick Disco up for a second.
Combat prowess is an important requirement for Consortium riders. Display your harpoon skills on the known targets.
Okay, this isn't bad. How would you like to ride a cool time? I think you have to be standing directly in front of it for it to trigger.
The Roughnecks have already introduced you to their favorite tool, the bowlers. Practice throwing them on horseback by shooting down the flying zeppelins. They're a bit rare, but are worth a lot of points.
Fancy a cuppa?
And of course, my favorite part, the jumping. Show your equestrian expertise by jumping over the fences. The more you jump, the more impressive the rest of your actions will be. You're a natural, friend.
Are we done yet? Copper was the only one we could mount. Well done. I think you're ready to take it to the next level. Literally. Level 22.
Feel free to ride him around the estate as much as you like.
Looks like you understand the basics. Now it's time to put everything together. Head for the ring. Once you hear the starting pistol, you'll have 1 minute to score as high as possible. Knolls are worth 1 point. When I'm through with the harpoon, you can see it papers up one bag it with your bolus for 50 points. Leaping fences give you style. Style gives you more points whenever you skewer gnomes or downs uplands. Super important, don't forget to jump. I like the cut of your jib, friend. I'll tell you what, the rest of the party goers should be arriving any time now. Would you do me the honor of retrieving my favorite horse from the estate on the hill? Imagine our guest's first impression of you to be the most regal horse. All of Tearguard, wondrous.
Make yourself at home. My estate is your estate.
Where's the quest that was here? Score 150 points.
Ready, set.
Look for those boluses. That's the key. Ride around, ride around. See, doesn't it even work? The H. I'm like spamming the ability.
Zeppelin out!
Is it? Where is it? There it is. You got it. I like how he announces it. That's helpful.
Zeppelin out!
Very handy. See, like I'm swinging, I'm not hitting it. Like you have to be directly in front of it.
Zeppelin out!
Where is it? Oh, shoot, we're almost out of time.
Good show! Keep it up!
Very nearly ran out of time.
Welcome to the Norwington Equestrian
What a
and
show!
Hunting Festival.
Woohoo! Okay. Keep it cool, keep it cool. Go, Rapidash. Get me to the top of the mountain. Recharge is pretty fast, so that's nice. Welcome to the state. Please help yourself and let us know if there's anything we can aid you with. Frogs. Let's see. I'll say 11:05. We'll wrap up. My arm is a little bit tired from staying in this position. This chair is not the best. Jeez. I'm telling you, cords and cables. That creaky here is the chair. It might be time for me to get a new chair. Frankly. There are some things I like about this chair and some things I don't like. Like the overall way, like
Capital timing, my friend! We've got a trog attack on our hands!
I'm weird saying this, but clones are invading the state. This is a good upgrade. Trogs at my party, my grandfather pushed them back to that cleft years ago to build this estate. Think that they would attack in such force after all these years. This is just what we need to make this year's festival the greatest ever. Show us your heroism firsthand. Just get Mount Cooper and defeat these trogs. Drag them behind you, jab them with your harpoon, whatever it takes.
This is going to be the most
Hold that
exciting
those
festival
We'll charge and go down that flight.
Hop onto
Take this
Cooper
horn, we
and
use it in the mountains to warn each other of danger and to charge in battle.
find it
Destroy
both
all our allies
useful in context.
against the
Safe
tyrants.
passage to ya.
That's one shot. Don't get away. What happened there? Did you see that? That was weird. I have to kill how many? Got 2 for 1 there, that was nice.
think you're at that health if they survive an attack.
Eat, drink,
And so, you had me on the edge of my seat.
please do return.
Sadly, it did not. We're still losing anyway. People defending stay with renewed vigor.
Look all where.
We're probably gonna transmog the staff.
You've done it again, my friend. Well done.
You got some cool new illusions, so I'm gonna try to use them.
Not only did you save my son, but also my festival. Folks will be talking about this one for years. Please enjoy the party. Ride, eat, drink. You, my friend, are my honored guest. Eat, drink, enjoy.
Well, these 3 other points. I do need another trinket. So,
Have
yeah.
a capital time. Ready, set,
I gotta treat every bolus down.
begin!
How does this work? Is this...
Zeppelin out!
Zeppy, where is it? I just had to keep
Zeppelin out!
Doesn't last. Oh shoot. I'm starting to see how it works.
Zeppelin out!
I don't understand. It's not keeping track of points anymore. Did you fail the quest?
Welcome to the Norwington Equestrian and Hunt Fest. Ready,
Yeah, we failed.
set,
So annoying.
begin!
What the frick? Did you guys see that? So annoying. We jumped over it, dude.
Ready, set,
I didn't jump over it for my
begin!
stinking health. See, and that was 2 times. I don't understand this at all. See, it just doesn't register. I don't know what the secret is.
Zeppelin out!
See, it didn't work. I think that's a do-over.
Ready, set,
Wow. I think I might have to just abandon this quest. See nothing. See that? And you do it like this.
Zeppelin out!
I think that's the way. Go like this.
Zeppelin out!
don't know why it doesn't always
Zeppelin
work.
out!
I consider it cheap, and that doesn't work like that. We get the hash redo.
Ready, set, begin!
I don't know.
Zeppelin out!
What even happened there?
Zeppelin out!
Like what actually happened? This is probably the most annoying thing about this quest.
Set,
It's how finicky this stupid freaking jump is. Every single time you jump a hurdle, it needs to go up. Period. Like, there is no compromise. It should go up. It's only counting up for a few seconds.
Zeppelin out!
So it needs to count every single time. Where's this Zep? See, there's nothing there. Did you see that?
Zeppelin out!
And that was a double up right there. That was a double up. You saw it clear as the day, and it doesn't count.
Ready, set,
I believe the secret is
begin!
these. I like how it did nothing there. I'm literally mashing the 2 key and nothing happens. See, nothing happens. And
Zeppelin out!
probably the most irritating thing about this is when it doesn't count. Because again, it goes away in like a few seconds.
Zeppelin out! Zeppelin out! You've done it again, my friend!
So annoying.
Well done! Bully!
Give me my freaking trinket. Let's show. Give me my stinking trinket. Cooper's horseshoe. Because we only have one trinket, so every additional is going to be good. Okay, we gotta do some stuff. Are we only able to ride this in the estate? Oh shoot. Ticking me off. What happened to it? I forgot I could also drain life as well. So I didn't necessarily need to die there. We finally got a staff. Looks like an anchor. But the important thing is it's a pretty good upgrade. get him. It's evade bugging. Is he always destined to run away? That was kind of weird, actually. Good combo. Roulette. There. I think we're coming up on the end of this episode. Where is this? Might extend the episode a little bit to give me a chance to complete these quests. See, whenever I instantly anger, I die. Because the abilities are in turn. I forgot I could do this as well.
I have better things.
That was pretty much how it's supposed to go every time. Here's 2. Rapture into drain. Heal John. Here's the target. Level up. Rude. Might try to drain here because we are taking damage. Guess the drain heals us. Very nice, very nice. We apply dots. So you can tell he's a rare and he's hard to kill. The other guy has already fallen. Got him. John almost died there. So you can grab all these guys. Triple up, raptures. Afflict, curse, and raptures. I'm killing these guys for the extracts.
Well done.
Did I forget to do shell back there? I don't know. Had so much fun trying to kill the rare that didn't seem to last. I just got the bonus there too. Then I just go to the drink zone. After I click the shell heal. And then we'll pull. It's two for the price of one. Agony and afflicted at the same time. As a direct result of that, he is going to be taking more damage. Bucktail's over there, so it's good to get him as well. Get these shells, and then I'll go after him. Let's try the stallion. So you can see what it's like. He should have been dead. Does lucky break when you can't die? Okay, I was about to be like, this is so annoying. Do I even have an interrupt? I don't think I do. I haven't yet unlocked the demon interrupts, guys. That would be the Fell Hunter. And we don't yet have him. So, yeah. We straight up do not have the means of interrupting spells that are cast, including his lucky break. Oh, I missed this. Earlier in today's episode, I could use this to potentially stay alive. Try to keep track sometimes of all the spells you have.
You are mine.
What was I thinking? Thinking also of fear. Something I don't use as often much. Fear. Damage has a chance to break it though. So it's not as great as it might be in like PvP, for example. Extract. Strong target. I need to attack those, they're not hostile. Additionally, these are the guys I need for the quest. Scale slithers. There we go. Okay, after I turn in these quests and hearts back, I might actually stop in the estate. And I kind of have that Code Low song stuck in my head. No one dies from love.
What news from the mainland?
I guess I'm first. She must have forgot about Romeo and Juliet. You know, etc., etc.
I am in search of knowledge. What are you looking for? We've traveled
I
far,
fear we shall
Sometimes
but
big
we're
people
finally
get scared.
here.
Do you get scared?
Tails really lucky Disco. I think this one will give my dad heaps of courage. I think he can feel blood too. Boom, level. My gal will be so excited when he sees his favorite drink. Oh boy, he's gonna be
I'm
pumped.
so proud of my
You
dad.
see those horses? Majestic beasts.
Actually, it's a disadvantage. Don't be collected from me. I guess it's time to mount, isn't it? Ooh, I haven't felt such nerves for 300 years. Would you mind assisting me in finding a suitable equine partner? I cannot trust myself to make the decision alone.
You're never too old to start learning. Before we begin, let me get prepared. Just a moment. Well, enough dawdling then. It is time
I'll
to
be back.
identify the perfect horse.
We'll do this in the next episode. Should I transmog this staff? Let me see what it costs first. We've got 244 gold. Beautiful gold. Got all of our stuff. Scales, so yeah. I think it's this. You can always tell with the purple stuff, or the transmorpher is... it's not transmorpher, sorry, it's the transmogrifier. This guy. Really cool. Again, transmogs replace the appearance of an item that you have. So in our case, we want to transmogrify this Aldris Greatstaff. Although it does look cool with a giant anchor, I think I want something that matches my play card armor more. And we still don't have a waste item. Wow. As you can see, we have some really cool items that we could transmog to look like. It only costs 1 gold, so I think I'm going to do it. Just gotta find the right staff first. This one's cool too. Almost looks too big for her, doesn't it? These ones are legendary artifacts. I don't know which artifact goes to which spec. I guess this scythe goes to affliction. This staff, I don't know. It must be destruction or demonology. I'm not entirely sure. That's a cool staff as well. All of these appearances are appearances I've gotten over time. When a boss dies, sometimes it'll drop weapons, and when you loot the weapon or armor, you'll get the appearance added to your transmog collection. So all of these pieces I already have, I've gotten over time from doing runs of like Naxxramas and Endgame Raid. You guys haven't seen it yet, I might showcase it on the show here at some point. I'm just not sure when. I will. Is there a staff that matches this armor? I can't zoom out either, so it's a little challenging. This one kind of does, right? The Spire of Withering Dreams. I think I like this one the most. Undeath Carrier. Kind of matches our Plague outfit as well. Shadow Walker staff. Very nostalgic. It looks like the Headmaster's Charge staff. Oh, this is a cool one too. Sulfur staff. Like, we have a lot of cool staffs. This one kind of looks like a weapon that used to be called Roque Delar, I believe. Wait, was it Loke? I think Loque Delar, sorry, Loque Delar, and then Roque Delar is the bow, which I think still is not in the game. If I had it, I would get it. I'll get it. Alright, I think I'm gonna go Undeath Carrier. Weapon enchantment. Yikes. Jumps it up. $16 additional gold. I think I'm gonna skip it. Enchant. Okay, Mongoose is only 6. Nice. $350 for Coalite. Unlocking 16 gold for light. Agility is pretty cheap as well. Striking is cheap. Life stealing is cheap. Maybe I'll try Unholy Weapon. I think I'll just skip it for now. Nice. As you can see, that transmogrification changes the appearance of our weapon. So now when we look at our character, we have that new look of the Undeath Carrier. Oh, I didn't necessarily want to hide the enchant. Does that change the appearance? Logically speaking, it shouldn't change the appearance, right? Yeah, but this is what we're gonna look like.
I foresee a mutually beneficial transaction.
Pretty sure I have these. Yeah, I do. And this is going to be the look that we stick to pretty much for the remainder of the playthrough. Once we get a strong enough belt, we'll be able to nearly complete the set. I don't even know if these are the correct boots. Yeah, these might not be the correct boots. What are the correct boots? Are there any plague themed mounts? The Proto Drake, I believe. I know this episode's dragging on, guys. Trying to wrap it up. We don't. Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
I am looking forward to our negotiation.
Maybe these Consortium Boots. These ones could also potentially apply. Look at that yellow, that yellowish brown and this yellowish brown, they kind of match, don't they? Okay, ready to go. Okay, well, I think that will pretty much wrap it up for today's episode. We're going big now, guys. Alright, thanks so much for watching. As I say, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. All donations go to Venmo Star Show for those with the desire and means to do so. Hope you all have a nice night. We will see you, or I will see you, in the next